I would like to welcome you all again to this, well, special video. I even had no idea what to do on it or what to express in, but let's just pretend that it is indeed a happy day. I searched for a way to spend my time after graduating, but mostly I like the part where I can pretend to talk to people or produce content in any way to entertain somebody. And in the end, I found it here, YouTube, or at least Roblox content creation. I would have supposed that it was partially too childish to do, but other than that, it is a pleasure for me to make content for people that I'm impressed even watch, and even I receive some little likes and comments from everyone. Well, two people, but I am even more glad that I could indeed do a special of four subscribers. If not, this would have been really offset by that time. Other than that, I do appreciate everyone for watching the series. It's been even hard to manage for me, considering I ended up making some mistakes. I did not record, I did not get the audio. But other than that, I am highly thankful to everyone for watching and supporting each video with even what is one view or just 5. Having people that see things that I didn't at that time is quite interesting. Mostly my works are graded by a teacher or just my parents seeing what I wanted to do, and seeing people mildly enjoy my content. It is inspiring to make more. I have planned many more things even since before even beginning, but I myself didn't know if it was going to be a success or just maybe a waste of time, or maybe just a page in blank. Yeah, thanks to everyone that has been watching, I could progress and continue on making content and editing videos better, maybe. For now, let's talk about some weird facts. When first starting to make videos, I barely had any knowledge, really. I base most of my style, in this case, or editing style, based it on things I found around myself. I watch many content creators and see what they experience through each and every one of their long goals for subscribers, or maybe just long goals during their career as content creators. But at last, I can only really assume that is the basic of it all. Most of my learning process through a lot of these things, including videos or just music, background music, is based on speculations. I thought I could maybe make something better each time passing each video, but in reality I did find myself with many obstacles, apart from uploading schedules or just the very minimum, such as video render, including that. I was expecting actually to be met with more resistance through these things. To explain it, I did not used to see myself as someone that could create things like this. Rather someone that could use it to pass the time or just distract myself from anything else. And yeah, that did help indeed, but I forgot to make up for anything else, such as the time schedules and such. For anything lasting, it would have been maybe this background noises. I choose many things weirdly and forgot that they could have been used for something else. Maybe I could have used my time for something else, but in the end this was a better result than I expected. Many people ended up watching my videos. Sometimes it surpassed 10 viewers, which is a bit scary. I ended up projecting viewers more than a number on the screen, rather than... Instead of being a number on the screen, I ended up thinking of them as people watching the work behind me. But mostly it was the part where people wouldn't end up enjoying or maybe watching the videos I've made, even if they lasted, even if they saw little from the initial videos where it was a whole hour maybe. I did not expect even people to watch the first one, honestly, but it still happened. If I had to describe anything else apart from all of it, it was the experience I get making these things. I doubted I had talent for any of this, or maybe even a clue on what to do with it. But in the end, I was able to make something I impressed myself with. I expected it to be a lot harder, honestly. And it was at the beginning, just with the recording system or program that I use. But for anything else, it is hard to believe I could keep up, honestly. It was the days that something happened at my house. It was the day something happened in game that made me get my mood down. Maybe even the times I thought that I could no longer continue and maybe just abandon and leave it for now. But people started subscribing. That moment right there was the time I knew I could continue. People actually enjoyed it. People actually watch. Maybe even in those other moments that I left questions during the title card and the ending cards did not go so well, because I'm still waiting on an answer. But other than that, I do hope that everyone is still enjoying everything I do. The travels on or the adventures for Bloxburts are somewhat monotone now that I see it. But in the end, I would like to see anyone leave an opinion about it, leave any recommendations, leave anything else they want. They can leave their username. I could maybe do something for it. No. Let's forget about that. Too many ideas coming to head now. I still hope to receive answers for anyone, even answer questions myself, for anyone that wonders what happens, what could go on, what is next, what did you do that time, that type of stuff. But God, I did not expect that kind of stuff to go on like that. I truly made myself feel less on some moments, and other times in which I just had little spirits, but decided to continue because it is thanks to these little things that many stuff, many things can happen towards my choice making. Other than that, it is fascinating to see that the point of view of a content creator. I started barely 2 months ago, and it's gonna be the fourth month too. 4 for 4. Oh lord. Maybe if I had done 8 days, I could have done it on the fourth month. But other than that, I appreciate everyone that has followed my journey through the blogs through the islands, and others that follow those little videos that I've made for explaining what happened on one occasion, what happened on the other. I mostly thought that this kind of stuff wouldn't be happening to me. Just seeing it happen at that moment or expecting a different result each time is hard to believe. And if anyone else is doing the same, I recommend doing it. It seems like it means little at the start, but as time goes on, as you dedicate yourself that bit, that little more to this little work. In my case, it's a little creative project. Every time you dedicate more to it, you see yourself reflecting on everything you've done that moment. I've done good things, bad things, the latter. But other than that, it's become quite clear I still need to work on many things that I've done on the videos. Even working on some better title cards, or maybe more elements to a video. If I was to say I could have done better since the beginning, is inform myself even more. I thought it was going to be easier to set this kind of things up for each 4 days video, and it really became harder and harder each time, just to think that maybe I could add this element, maybe I could add that other element, maybe I could erase that element. But other than that, it is quite exciting to finally be recognized, even if it's a little. I still like how everything turned out so far. Things still will continue, and maybe even anything else could happen in the future. For many reasons, I thought this was going to be a shorter video, and then I ended up making almost 40 minutes of it. Thank Lord it was about half an hour. For the record, this is harder to talk about with, since I don't mostly talk to people, honestly. I kept it to myself. Even I kept this process to myself. My family knew nothing about it. But talking about it is not a big deal as it seems. I told them I make videos and just as a hobby, and there was that as a conversation. Nothing else came from it. I do not expect them to find it, which I do hope they do not. It is quite a boring content according to them. But alas, I just hope they find, if they find it somewhat entertaining. I mostly did not expect myself to be dealing with this kind of things for now as my living. I had different plans, but not the best of them, honestly. I thought I was going to be already done with many things, maybe even just have what will be 10 subscribers in only or at least one subscriber before entering the second C. Other than that, it is quite hopeful seeing people still interacting with my channel. I was expecting more or less the things to go even wrong in every instance of me making the videos. God, what else can I talk about? If you guys ever consider making yourself a channel, I'd recommend you search for something you are entertained of. I've been watching videos since I was a kid, and most of them did end up making great numbers, but they did not enjoy much their work, only the payout of it. I find myself entertained by my own work as it is the first one I've ever made. Possibly the big YouTubers only see it as numbers, considering it's been years they've been making this kind of content. But if you ever consider making content yourself, I recommend seeking the opinion of other people, maybe your family or just a brother or sister, a childhood friend maybe. Because I've spent so much time thinking, Lord, what would happen? Did it go well? Is it a bother maybe? Was it too much? Did I do wrong? But in the end, I just had to make sure I didn't ruin everything I've done so far, only trying to get the videos together before I could make any mistake or try to correct the mistake I've done on some videos. Maybe just instead of making a channel, you could just try to create anything. Before making videos, I decided to make some drawings or even just cards to give to friends, since thanks to them I've gone through so much, and if they weren't there I wouldn't have been here either. They're giving me ideas, they're giving me credits, they're giving me so much to think about and so much to give back. At the start I wasn't sure as to what to give back to people, so I decided to end up making this, a YouTube channel for people to see my content or see any skill I may have. Just like here, you can tell I was chopping down a tree and it wouldn't go down compared to others. In other videos I would just be attacking NPCs, or sometimes players may attack me. I've gone through so much, yet I think there's still too much to continue on. Most people that I've known have done really great in their life, and I forget what could I do next for me? What could I do for them? And in the end I decided to do something for me, at least this time, and let other people do their things. I couldn't do much, I couldn't understand a lot of their struggles. Even so, before making videos, I was thinking, what could I do? But I did not understand myself then. I was saying so many excuses that I forgot. Wait, no. They are doing that thing, then maybe I could do this, or this, or this, or this. In reality, I needed to do something for myself, and a solution I found is making videos. I could maybe talk to people through those little title cards I leave at the start and at the end, or just or just maybe talk to myself during the recording sessions. But in the end, it wasn't such a big deal. I found comfort in all of this in the end. I found something to do. Meanwhile, I'm doing this kind of transition within myself or for videos, for people. I was struggling to understand what could I do next, and thanks to this I understand that I maybe need to do one thing at a time instead of focusing on what to do next. It wasn't a good idea to keep on thinking next. What is next? Instead, even in college, it was hard to think now. What is it now? What is it then? I was thinking too much of tomorrow and forgot that now it was needed. Now it was the time that I needed to think, what can I do better? Otherwise, I would just be stuck there with nothing more to do other than complain, maybe. If I was to think about another solution this would have gone through, it was just reading stories, honestly. Nothing about Tumblr or Reddit posts, no. I would have maybe grabbed a book and made an audio file and uploaded it to YouTube. See how that went. But other than that, Other than that, I would like to know everyone's opinion. Is my gameplay entertaining? Is the music pleasant? Is there anything you'd like me to change? Is there anything you don't like, maybe? Anything is possible, and now I realize it. It is really anything is really possible. I thought I wasn't going to be making a special that could go with the theme of 4 subscribers, 4 videos a day. We started on the 4th of January. The only thing that wasn't possible is starting in the 4th month and 4th day. I would have loved that. If anyone else is interested, I would like to interact with you through maybe making a direct, or maybe just making some small talk. Maybe we could do anything. I could do anything. If only I had anything else to talk about. That's the only thing I can do. Would you like this is hard to speak. Would you guys like to see any other games apart from Roblox? I don't have much options, but I can try finding anything. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I could just give any video recordings once, the whole video. No. Oh Lord, it is hard to talk about anything. I've given all my ideas. The last thing I can really do is ask. How do you guys feel of this? Did you like this special? Are the videos fine? Are the little questions or talk that I give in the title cards the best that it can be? Or maybe is this good enough? Hopefully this can do the best for anyone. Anyway, this is all I can really talk about. So I'll leave the rest of the video to you. Hope you can enjoy it.